Hi, very good morning. Welcome to day 3, 5 a.m. club. So we'll start with meditation and go ahead with our initiating question. Why is MTA biocompatible and bioactive? Right? I hope you guys are ready. So let's start our session. A very good morning once again. So we'll set a timer for 10 minutes. And as you know, all you need to do is just clear your mind, focus on the image, or create your own mental picture. Do not restrict your thoughts. At the same time, do not entertain them. Right? And in the process of breathing, take deep breaths, inhalation as well as exhalation. And when you're inhaling, correlate that with taking in bouts of positivity which is available out there early morning. And as you're exhaling, just imagine, visualize that you're leaving or emitting or exiting all negativity, right? So let's go ahead. a pleasant experience for sure. Also, before we start with our topic discussion, those who are attending this session live now, I really appreciate your enthusiasm because it's no easy task to resist temptation and to sleep early or to wake up early. It definitely needs a lot of willpower. So I really appreciate you guys for your enthusiasm. So let's keep this enthusiasm and momentum going. So we'll go ahead with our topic discussion, and I hope the streaming is all fine. So first and foremost, we have the following question. Why is MTA biocompatible and bioactive? As you can see, the illustration of MTA, which is available as a dental product, ProRoot MTA, marketed by Dentsply, which is not important. So the most important thing is, why is it biocompatible? What's the property in it that makes it more biocompatible or comparatively more biocompatible than zinc phosphate cement or a GIC for that matter? And also, what is this bioactivity? So first and foremost, this MTA, it's based on construction cement. When I heard it for the first time that it is based on a construction cement, I was taken away by surprise. And Phillips says that, the textbook Phillips says that way back in 1870s, 1880s, one of the scientists have come up with the use of construction cement with a specific application in dentistry. There has been a case report. Until 1990s, no one was in favor of using a construction cement for dental purpose. So Torai Binejad, he has come up with this MTA. He's credited with coming up with mineral trioxide aggregate, which is based on derivatives of Portland cement. Portland cement with some modifications. We have so many ceramic phases, which we'll see now. So 1990, he has come up with this in Loma Linda University. 1997, FDA, I reckon, has approved this for dental use. And you can see on right part of the illustration, there are so many, a wide range of clinical applications, which is very, very interesting. And this is possible because of numerous advantages we have with this material, that is mineral trioxide aggregate. As you can see, it can be used for pulp capping, pulpotomy, pulp regeneration, perforation repairs, epicoectomies or root end surgeries, epixifications, root resorption repairs, furcation perforation repairs. So there are so many indications that have been listed out for MTA, using MTA, right? So why is it biocompatible? Why is it very popular? So as I said, it is a material which has so many ceramic phases. First, let's look into the composition, and then we'll talk about the question in specific. So the composition is always very important. It can be from university exam point of view or entrance point of view. So in fact, in one of the entrances, I remember, AIMS a couple of years ago, they've asked about Grossman cement, one of the components of Grossman cement. So the cements composition, consider them very important, and also which one is a major constituent in that particular cement. Also that matters a lot. So you can see these are all ceramic phases. This is not MTA-CET product. We're talking about MTA powder before you hydrate it. It's not acid-base reaction. It's not polymerization. It's simple hydration of cement. You just add water, obtain a putty-like consistency, that's it, and use it for clinical purpose. So the composition of MTA type powders, you have the following. Based on weight percentages, you have tricalcium silicate, dicalcium silicate, radiopaque fillers to impart radiopacity, barium, strontium, etc. Tricalcium aluminate, tetracalcium aluminoferrite, gypsum. Among these, keep tetracalcium aluminoferrite in mind. I'll tell you the reason later, okay? Yeah. So consider this very, very important. Now, as I said, it's all about hydration of cement. That's a setting reaction. You simply add a distilled water, that's it. So observe the top left illustration, which is from Phillips. You can see a water and also MTA powder. You mix it into a putty-like consistency, and then you place it, depending upon the indication. First and foremost, once you mix water with MTA powder, You have a resid matrix which is formed, which contains calcium silicate, hydrated calcium silicate, and also calcium hydroxide. Because of formation of calcium hydroxide, the pH of MTA upon setting increases rapidly to 12, right? So that's one of the reasons why it's considered to be biocompatible. Very high pH, at the same time release of calcium hydroxide, and it is less cytotoxic compared to GIC and other known dental cements. So for these reasons, it's considered to be biocompatible, and also because of release of calcium hydroxide in specific, because of rapid rise in pH, it is also antibacterial and antifungal, the exact words as used in Philips. So consider this very, very important. And coming to bioactive, why did we say, or why did we ask this question, like, is MTA bioactive? First of all, you should keep in mind that bioactive, as the name itself indicates, material or something which we are using in a living system that is active, in simple terms. So bioactive, MTA is bioactive, and that's one of the greatest advantages we have, and that's the reason for its remarkable clinical success. So it is biologically active in the sense it induces dental tissue formation, right? In the context of dentistry, it induces dental tissue formation. For suppose when it is used as a retrograde filling material, as you can see, apicoectomy, and then go for retrograde filling material, where you prepare a cavity and fill it up, it is known to produce cementum-like layers, right? So it is inducing dental tissue formation. Also, in vitro studies have shown that it promotes formation of hydroxyapatite on its surface, which is the greatest advantage, because once hydroxyapatite is being formed, it can be used for remineralization of its tissues. It can be used to fill in the spaces between the restoration and tooth. It can be used to promote bond strength, right? And also, most importantly, in the context of implants, it can promote bone formation upon implant surface. Isn't that wonderful? So such materials are called as bioactive, and MTA is one of the bioactive materials. We have so many bioactive materials which are available in market today. Biodentin is one such, and there are still so many. The list goes on. So MTA is one of the bioactive materials. Consider this very, very important. So that's the reason why I mentioned here one of the in vitro studies where they said there is formation of hydroxyapatite on MTA's surface, which has greatest potential in terms of promoting healing, repair as well as healing. And also, as I said, when used as root and repair filling material, it is known to promote formation of cementum-like layers. So given these reasons, in specific, MTA is considered biocompatible as well as bioactive, right? Now, keeping this in mind, we'll have MCQ's discussion from MTA comprehensively in our evening session, and we'll go ahead with that accordingly. And before I conclude, I have a critical question, and even before that, I just wanted to highlight about one of the drawbacks of MTA, which is very interesting, that is the setting time. Even though we're talking about advantages, biocompatibility and all, the initial set is around 165 minutes, almost 60 or 120, more than 2.5 hours, around 3 hours. So once you mix the initial set, it takes around 165 minutes, and the final set is less than 6 hours. However, since it is compatible with water, so there is nothing to worry about moisture contamination, etc. In fact, we place a moisture. We'll discuss all of this in the form of MCQs. Okay, so that's something which I wanted to highlight. The initial set is very, very lengthy, around 165 minutes. Okay, now finally, the critical question for today's 5 a.m. session related to this topic. What's the difference between gray and white MTA? It has something to do with a clue which I mentioned previously, which I'm not going to mention again now. So it's time to fire up your neurons. Do find out and get back through mail, okay? Well, is there something called as gray MTA and white MTA? Of course there is, and that's the reason I've asked you this query. So what's the difference between gray MTA and white MTA? Please don't say gray MTA is gray, white MTA is white. do talk in terms of composition. Okay, I'm sure you will. So with this, let's conclude our 5M session, right? Okay, so now I hope you got clarity on why MTA is considered biocompatible and also why it is bioactive. And also there are so many bioactive materials, as I said, we'll have a question on that as well in our evening session. So for any further queries or assistance, feel free to get back through mail 24/7. As I said previously, it needs a lot of enthusiasm, and commitment to keep nonsensical things aside and to focus on things that matter to us. And I really appreciate you guys for your active participation in these live sessions. It's no easy task. I mean, if you're habituated to waking up early, you might not appreciate it. But those who usually sleep late, it's no easy task to sleep early and to wake up early. So just keep this enthusiasm going. And before I conclude, we have seen that just following or doing a guided meditation for 5 to 10 minutes is bringing tremendous levels of positivity well within us. So it's a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm sure we can do it every day or whenever we wish to. So just keep that in mind, and it's always about giving our best no matter what the situations or challenges we're all facing. So keep working, keep giving your best, and most importantly, just believe in yourself, right? So we're always there for you, and do feel free to get back through mail anytime. So have a fantastic day ahead. Love you all. See you tonight. Hi Ahmad, hi Dr. Nidhi, a very good morning. Hi Swadina, a very good morning to you. Malati, hi Malati, hi Rashmi, hi Hadi, Felicia, Kritika, Brunda. Hi, a very good morning. Ritu, very good morning. So what about your kids? Even do they wake up early in the morning along with you, or is it only you attending the session? Please don't tell me that even they have 5 a.m. sessions. Hi Gunjan, a very good morning. Hello Priyanka. Good morning to you. Swadina, gray MTA contains larger particle and white MTA smaller particles. Longer setting time. Okay, you're talking about particle size and also the setting time. Okay, that's very good, Swadina. And what about the term? We're talking about gray and white. Why do you think they're called as gray? Why do you think they're called as white? Very good. I really appreciate your enthusiasm. Particle size, alteration or variation in setting time, strength. Good. Hi, Sefali. A very good morning. You're welcome. So, anyways, do check it out, Swadina. Why gray MTA is called as gray? Why white MTA is called as white? Okay, guys. See you. Bye.